one wing, three engines, and a prayer. Is that was that during the actual bomb run? Who piloted the plane? Was it the Bombardier?
The Bombardier.
Okay, that's what I thought I was understanding. Now, why would I think I know, but explain why?
He had before he took control. There'd been a time in which he had focused on the target and gotten his bomb sight set on the target, and the speed and everything. He had it all lined up so that he would remain right on target, or right on line for the target, and he was the one that controlled the heading of the plane during that short interval.
The other thing that I thought was pretty interesting about that was I was asking you about lead navigators and lead bombardiers. Did I understand correctly that unless that lead plane, that lead bombardier was on target, the likelihood that anybody behind that plane hitting their target was also going to be?
Yeah.
Everybody was only as accurate as the lead bomber.
Yeah. What the bombardier in each of the planes following did was to watch the bomb bays on the lead plane, and when they saw the first bomb come out, bomb or two, then they would toggle their switch and drop our bombs.
Everybody cued off of that one.
Cued off of that just by sight.
Okay.
We were close enough formation that it should have tracked, but it was pretty inaccurate at best. And if the lead bombardier made an error, well, it was really, really awful. We didn't get any effect.
Well, that was one of the things that I picked up on in reading that book was the amount of effort and ordnance and just the expenditure and planes and ordnance and just the whole logistics of getting these bomber wings out over their mission and back in return for the effectiveness of these bomb runs just seemed it just seemed out of proportion.
Yeah, yeah, it really was. The target that we were going for the day that we got shot down had I think that was the first day that I'd flown after I'd had ear problems and was grounded a day or two. The rest of the crew went out on a mission to this same place, to Meersburg, and they bombed Meersburg oil field or refinery field that day. We went in and bombed it the next day and got shot down. I understand there was another English based sortie at it. That's not the right word, but anyway, they went after it one more day and didn't knock it out. So the 15th Air Force Base came in on the 5th day, I believe it was, and they knocked it out. They came in, I think, with ours, or I don't know the story well enough, whether they came in independently of us or whether they came on the same day that the English base went back again. But it took 5 trips overall to knock that target out. And it was, a pretty large place. It was a synthetic oil refinery.
Well, how did the danger to the air crew lessen or increase as you added one mission to another to another? Were the German air defenses and ground defenses sharpening their capabilities, or were they getting weakened by all of this?
I would say, since their fleet of fighter planes was dwindling, I'd say it got weaker.
each successive run
successive
had a little easier time.
I don't know that for certain, but based on the statistics and logistics of it, I would think that it would trail off rather than pick up.
All right. I'm about out of questions.
All
What
right.
have I forgot to ask you? That
Jim, let's see.
we
Right offhand, I can't think of anything.
we'll just pause it then.
All right.